Okay. You should be able to hear me and Porthos now. Hello, Tabby. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, so every time my motherboard has an update, my Borky boy, yeah, he's play barking at slow. He really wants to play today. It's really, really warm here, and he has been asleep all day. And like the second I finished work was like, I have energy now. Great, wonderful, perfect timing, mate. It's not like I have a stream to do tonight or anything. Dogs. Hi, Slow.
Let's go.
No stream, only play. Exactly.
Yeah, very much so.
He only likes playing with Slow though, so I'm kind of off the hook. I just have to deal with the barking in the background, which is fine. There we go. I was going to say I did get the warning for the warm-up break, but then the warm-up break didn't happen. So that's going to be interesting in an hour's time when I forget and it doesn't notify me. Oh well. Hi Slow, thank you for playing with Porthos for a bit, even though you didn't really have much of a choice because he was just standing there barking at you.
Give me a drink.
6 months. Objection.
He's still got a lot of wear on him.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
But he was getting...
Primbles, objection! We do have a sound command for that.
Yeah.
Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the resub and for being subscribed for 46 months, which I think has unlocked a new badge for you. Oh no, that was at 42 months. Oh god, I need to make new badges, don't I? Oh no. I made enough badges.
Have you taken meds today? Get it fucking down, you.
Thank you for the medication reminder for those that need it, Rocket. I took my meds this morning when I started work. Kirsty's supportive viewers, yes, how dare they? No, I made enough badges for, like, to go up to the limit that Twitch would allow me to create. And, yeah, we're past that point now. I need to make more badges. It's a good job that I am a digital hoarder and keep literally everything. So for anyone that wasn't here for... Does caffeine from coffee count as medicine? Yes. Enjoy, Rocket. I love tortellini. Oh, that sounds very nice. I figured you meant spec. Right. Yes, for anybody that wasn't here last week, when we began what I am now calling Courtesan Session, we do have sound commands for specific things for this franchise. We have... See if I can remember them all off the top of my head. Do I have buttons for them all? I have buttons for them all. Past Hobbs is a lot smarter than current Hobbs. So, we have... Eureka! We have... Take that! We have, of course... Objection. But my favourite, and I know RNG's favourite as well.
Order!
You are free to use the... Oh, no, not just the Japanese ones, Prime B. We have the Japanese ones, the Korean ones, the English ones, the Italian ones. We have every single variation of Eureka, Take That, and Objection.
Hello there.
Oh, we also have one that I didn't actually make a button for, because I'm a silly. We also have... Hold it. So you can use these whenever you feel it is appropriate during the stream, or when you feel it is inappropriate, because let's face it, we do love a little bit of that here. Welcome in, Poirot. I hope you're doing well. Order! I mean, hello. Well, order to you two. But yes, the Objection, take that, Eureka, and hold it will all randomize the actual voice line that you get. So it could be Phoenix, it could be Edgeworth, it could be in Japanese, it could be in Korean, it could be in Italian. You get whatever. I've been binge watching a playthrough of these games, and my god, have I developed a love for this series. Well, Prime B, you are in the right place, my friend. The Ace Attorney series is one of my favourite series of games of all time. I have been wanting to do this playthrough for so long, and then Capcom announced that they were releasing the Ace Attorney Investigations games, both of them, the second one for the first time in English, in September of this year, on the 6th of September. And that they were giving away keys. And I went to the page where they were giving away the keys, and I wrote a very long, very nerdy message to Capcom, explaining to them how much I adore this series, how I've grown up with this series. I've been playing these games since I was in my early teens. How Ace Attorney Investigations was always my favourite in the series after I played it. And that I had desperately wanted to play Ace Attorney Investigations 2 ever since I finished the first one. And that I really wanted to share the entire franchise with my community. And they gave me a code. Probably just to shut me up, to be honest with you. But it worked. So, to give folks that haven't seen any of these games before, that haven't had the opportunity to play any of these games before, a primer in the characters and the universe before we play the Ace Attorney Investigations games, we are doing a mostly chronological playthrough of the entire franchise. So we're going to play the original trilogy. We're already on to case 2 of the original trilogy, Turnabout Sisters. And then we're going to play the Investigations games, because technically they're next, chronologically speaking. Then we will play the second trilogy of games that came out. And we're just going to go through everything. The only thing we can't play on stream is the Professor Layton Ace Attorney crossover, because that has never been released on PC, and I do not have a DS with a capture card in it, because they're like 300-400 quid, and I don't have that kind of expendable cash. If I did, dear sweet Jesus, I would be playing so many DS exclusives for you all. Maybe one day. I've got a 3DS. I do not have the means to put it onto stream that isn't just like recording it on my phone. And I'm sorry, but I don't vibe with that. I need a proper way of sharing it with you. Can soft mod a 3DS into a capture card one, at least the new 3DS. So I have the...
Thank you, boobies.
Oh, welcome back, Tidders. It is wonderful to see you, my friend. I've missed you. I've genuinely missed you. Welcome back. I hope you had a lovely time. What was I saying? I got distracted by boobies. Oh, sorry? Oh, sorry? I'm confused. What are we being sorry for? There is nothing to apologise for here. Well, I'm glad you made it home safe, even if it wasn't the best of trips, and that you had a lovely time with Tabby, which doesn't surprise me in the slightest, and that you're home and vodka'd. Yeah, so I've got the NES Special Edition 3DS XL. It's a beautiful bit of kit, and I really, really don't want to damage it. Also, for anybody that wasn't here last week, I should probably show you this, because you're probably wondering what the sweet fuck is going on. I made a promise in Discord when we were talking about playing these games. And I am honouring that promise every Wednesday until the Ace Attorney playthrough is finished. I will be dressed for court. So today, because we are playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, I am in my attorney's garb. You'll have to wait and see what comes after that as we get through the various games in the series. I have plans for every set of games, just so you all know. Originally, I was going to wear my prosecutor garb, but my cravat has very sadly done a bunk. Objection!
For 39 months.
Hello!
Bunny, thank you so much for being subscribed for 39 months, you absolute sweetheart. And welcome in to both you and Weird Soup. I hope you're both doing well today. Yeah, so I am going to be dressed like this every Wednesday, no matter what the weather is like, because bugger me, it's hot here.
Could you pick me up so I can bite you?
Slowly getting through all of the alerts. It is warm. But amazingly, and I don't know if he's lurking today, but just in case he is, Christian, thank you so much for the beautiful bit of art you did of me in my attorney garb, doing the classic Phoenix Wright objection point. It literally made my day. When I saw it, I burst into tears. I was so happy. It's so beautiful. Yeah, it's fucking horrendous here today, Tidders, and I'm in a suit. Also, I'm wearing black trousers. It has been pointed out to me by some fellow NBs that I am technically Hobby Tan NB attorney. I'm wearing the NB Pride flag colours as my courtroom outfit. It wasn't intentional, but I'll fucking take it. NB within, NB without. I thought that was on purpose. I wish it fucking was, Tidders. I wish I was that smart. But I'm not, I'm head empty. I thought it was on purpose too. Okay, look, we're just gonna pretend I never said anything and that we all thought it was on purpose, including me, because it was absolutely on purpose. Definitely. NB shake it all about, exactly. This is really hard to do in this suit. It's quite restrictive. I am too Italian for these jokes. No, you're not, you're fine. Anyway, we have a psychic to represent. So shall we do that? For anyone that wasn't here last week, we have something for this. I think. Previously on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, we found this lovely young lass, Maya, sobbing over the dead body of her sister, who was our boss. She is currently being detained on suspicion of murdering her own sister. And the guy that her sister told her, if she ever got into trouble, go to him, get him to represent her, has gone, no, I'm not touching that with a fucking barge pole. But he won't tell us why. He's also told us nobody else in their right mind would represent this girl. So we're doing it. Because we're clearly not in our right mind. And she needs help. I know that sound. Stop that reference. I don't think you did, Rocket. So, we are going to represent her, we're going to investigate, because for those that don't know Ace Attorney, you don't just stand in the courtroom and shout objection, you also investigate the crime scene, you gather evidence. This is basically logic puzzles wrapped in a courtroom drama telenovela style setup. It's really good fun. Also, there's some paranormal stuff in it, which makes me very happy. You can see why these are some of my favourite games. Also, the music fucking rocks. Like this tune, so good. It's the girl we tried to frame for murder of the boss. Do we? Oh, if we frame her for murder, do we get the job? No, we don't. I mean, we get the job by default anyway. No worries at all, Bunny. You take care. Thank you so much for the resub again and for popping in and for the treat for the bar staff, which I haven't actually done yet. So I'll do that now. It's gonna be a fish of the sweetest variety. Not trout a la creme. I should really teach Chibi to do that bit from Red Dwarf, shouldn't I? That is a bit of a running gag between me and Tidders, Tabby. Like, every time one of us says fish, the other one says, today's fish is trout a la creme. Please enjoy your meal. Phone means I can watch or chat, but not enough bandwidth for both. No worries at all, Bunny. You know how we feel about our silent patrons here. We love them just as much as we do the chatters. Torpal, thank you very much for the treat for the bar staff. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. This one will be a little red wine gum. This might take me a while to eat, because it's your wine gum and they're chewy. I haven't missed it, Rocket. I've just not read it yet. Oh no, you have! You have told us that story before. I just forgot. I don't think of it as the corruption story. I think of it as the weird anal bleaching story. Not that it really matters how I think of it, but yes, you have told us that story before. Right. I think we're all caught up. Believe me, I wish it was isolated. Oh man. Yeah, fair. I think we're all caught up now. We know where we're at. So, let's have a chat with our Maya, shall we? If we've got anything to talk about. We do not. Hello, Porthos. Can I help you? It is very warm. You are definitely not sitting in my lap today. Okay, we do not. Now, the one complaint I made about this version of the game is that you don't seem to be able to change the controls. And, like, escape is the options menu. If you want to go back from a screen that you're on, you can't just press back. You have to press backspace on your keyboard. So all of the controls for everything else are sort of on the left-hand side of the keyboard, and then you've got backspace on the right, and that's it. It's a little weird, a little uncomfortable and awkward, particularly when you're wearing a very restrictive jacket. Oh, God, it's warm. There's going to be a point during this stream, I can feel it now, when I have to take the jacket off. And I can only apologise for when that happens, because obviously the jacket's like 90% of the vibe of this outfit. Find me mouse as well. Okay. Now obviously these were DS titles and Game Boy Advance titles initially. I mean, to be fair, this came out a little while back now. This specific trilogy came out a little while back now. Prior to me starting streaming, I think. We may need to hold you in contempt of court at that point, and if that is what the jury decides, then that is what the jury decides, because you are, of course, the jury of chat. Or are you the honourable judge, chat? I suppose you get to decide that, too. I guess you're Judge Judy and Executioner. Do we have anything we can show her? We have a few things we can show her. So this is a fun fact that I mentioned to everybody last week. But for those that didn't hear it, or would like to hear it again... Oh, hello, Titan. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. This is actually not too far off of what an actual Japanese attorney's badge looks like. They do actually have little badges. Same goes for prosecutors. You can get Ace Attorney cosplay badges, but they have to be made out of certain materials, I think. They can't be like proper pin badges because then they look too close to the real thing. But that's kind of neat. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Same goes for Yakuza, yeah. Honestly, it's nice to see little hints of realism. No worries at all, Tabby. Good luck with the washing up. I hope you enjoy it. Washing up can be quite a therapeutic experience in my experience. Say a word too many times and it loses all meaning. There ain't no jewelry in Japanifornia. Not yet there's not, Primbles. Not yet there's not. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. 99% IRL conviction rate. Indeed, there is a 99% IRL conviction rate in Japan. And a large portion of that is people who are completely innocent because the justice system in Japan is bad. The Ace Attorney games, just like Ghost Trick, which is by the same creative team, by the same creator specifically, and quite a number of other games like this that are set in Japan are all, unsurprisingly, massive critiques of the Japanese legal system. Because the only way to safely critique something like that as a Japanese person is to put it in a video game and make it fictional. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? We trust her, don't we, chat? Some would call it a police state. They absolutely would. Do we trust her? She's got a trustworthy face, right? I trust you, murderer! I trust you. Why? I trusted to empty Phoenix's bank account. Yeah, that's fair. Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but... that detective thinks I did it. Hey, I got your phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Poor kid. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Sorry, I've never seen that before. Yep, that's fair. You wouldn't expect her to have seen the autopsy report for her own sister. Okay. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. Nothing else of interest here. So, we've done what we can here. Let's go back to Faye and Co. So, Maya Faye is our client. Mia Faye was her older sister. It was our boss. Looks like Detective Gumshoe's gone home. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out. Okay, nothing for us to do here right now. let's go back to Grossberg Law Officers. So Grossberg is the guy who refused to represent Maya. And he has nothing new for us. So we only have one place left to go. Back to the Gatewater Hotel. Where we get to meet a new character. Which is a shame for folks that weren't here last week, because you miss out on the big-titted psychotic cat girl. It's okay, she'll be back later. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Missed what? Yeah, told you. It's okay, she'll be back. She'll be back. You'll get to see her. You'll get to see her and her massive memories eventually. I promise. You had me at Psycho. Hello, Sinister. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. All right. I've just come up to deliver the room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I guess Miss May is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no. Hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait. Now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Gah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Okay, while she's busy in the bathroom, there's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. Huh? What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May.
Objection. That is clearly a bit driver.
Cyborg, welcome in. Thank you very, very much for being subscribed for 50 fucking months. Holy shit. And it may well be a bit driver, but damn it, I'm an attorney, not an engineer. Or a wire faucet if you're in the States. Well done. Well done. While she's busy in the bathroom, let's steal some panties. Poirot, no!
Filthy animal.
No! Maybe her taps aren't wiry enough. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. I am loving that everyone's going with the objections today as well. As a reminder, you can just object to proceedings whenever you like. I may even sustain some of those objections, we'll see.
Order! Order!
I am so glad you folks like that one. That was a special one for me. Like, I knew I was going to have all the Ace Attorney ones, but I knew I had to have that as well. That was the punchline one, you know? It was a requirement. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. All right. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, oh, you know what I mean. For the record, Phoenix is talking to himself right now.
How lewd.
Phoenix has just said to himself, I will get to this woman's bottom, I mean, you know what I mean. And look, I also talk to myself, but that is a special level of talking to yourself. Oh, bellboy, still there. Uh-oh, time to scram. Look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Got him. Sorry, folks, you don't get to see her yet. We were so close to the next checkpoint when we finished up last week. I don't talk to myself, we've had an argument. Oh no, Soup. It's never too late to patch things up with yourself. You could, Cyborg, but that would be a dangerous plan. It's like a 100% legitimate way to get evidence for court. Yeah, that is one thing about this game that is very not true to real life. But Hobby, he drank my Mars milkshake that I'd been saving. And look, I know it sucks when that happens, but there's loads of Mars milkshakes. There's only one yourself that you talk to. Usually. But there's definitely only one of that self that you talk to. Wait, you'll just have one? Well, no. Wow, weirdos. Yeah, we are. We're all weirdos. September 7th, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honour. The defence is ready, Your Honour. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Which is what the fan base wants. I mean, it could be Torpo. And why not? It's the pineapple of the thing. I understand that. The pineapple is very important. I don't have any voices in my head, but there is a bizarrely well-rendered apple. Excellent. Oh yeah, there is no small amount of the Ace Attorney fan base that is very hot for the boys in suits. By which I mean Phoenix and Edgeworth. And this is our first time in this playthrough as Phoenix, meeting Miles Edgeworth in court. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honour. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honour. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honour. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, you can just click on the back thingy. That didn't work before. Guess I fixed it. Okay. God, sitting straight in this jacket is so uncomfortable.
Hello there.
Hello, Nat. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Serena Aldora, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Who are we hello there-ing at, Tidders? Why doesn't that have my PFP? Oh, for fuck's sake, Chibi. You were doing so well. I'm glad to hear you're doing better now. Sorry to hear that you are raw and tender. Oh. Detective Gumshoe. Please describe for us the details of this murder. Will become part of the hive. I'm glad that you folks are having fun with it. It's so frustrating that Chibi does this because I genuinely I have no idea. I have 2 separate shout-out commands for you two that are specifically triggered by you. Nobody else. Nobody else can trigger them. And Chibi's just like, nah, mate. I do what I want. I put profile pictures wherever the fuck I like. Thank you very much. My bot is ungovernable. Tricksy little raccoon. He's a private dick, but also a public one under the right circumstances. No, this one's just a public one. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. In episode 1, we learned that it's not actually a statue, it's a clock. And when you tilt its head, it goes, I think the time is, and then tells you the time. Or it did until Mia took the machinery out of it, or the mechanisms out of it. That's very misogynistic, Your Honour. I know many strong female murderers. I mean, accurate, but also, bravo. Bravo. Oh, no, we have a thing for that.
Obiezione!
Objection, Your Honour. Our female murderer is exceptionally strong. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct?
Silence!
She is? Is she open? Can you tell me why? It is very pretty, isn't it, Poirot? All the prosecutors in this series dress like that. Well, all the prosecutors in the original trilogy dress like that, I should say. Mostly. It's kind of a thing. Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honour. Cross-examine what? single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Bonk. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Huh. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Hello, Hans. Welcome in. Objection. Dragons are not bound by human law. Sustained. All right, let's give this a try. So this is technically still part of the tutorial because we're now learning how to do the thing that we did instinctively in episode 1, which is pressing the witness. Need to make sure you've got the right amount of starch. That's the secret. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Just hide that bit of paper. Okay. So, we're gonna press. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Are you saying that, Starch? Nothing, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. We know who the 2 people were, so we're not going to press it. The defendant, Mr. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. It me! I think if we press here, he actually goes, hey, that's me, or something like that, but we're not going to do that. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Oh, I said we were going to learn how to press the witness. And then I said the secret is having the correct amount of starch. Making a ironing joke. Wasn't that funny, to be honest with you. Oh. I've just realised because I'm having to sit straight because of the jacket, I'm actually... Thank you. Yeah, I deserved that. I'm actually sitting very uncomfortably, so I'm going to try and sit back in my chair and still sit straight, bring the microphone a little closer. Hopefully you can still hear me clearly, and I'm not quite so pressed to lean forwards now, which will do my shoulders some good. Mr. Wright seems very dubious to me. He does, doesn't he? Very funny sounding name. Oh, neither have I, Nat, which is half of the funniness of it for me. This shirt, fucking mess. But I looked at it and went, I ain't ironing this just for stream. I'm sorry, chat. I love you to bits. I love you enough to bake to death during the stream today, but I don't love you enough to iron my shirt. Nothing in this world will make me iron a fucking shirt. Too lazy for that shit. Also, I don't know where the iron went after we moved. Know where the ironing board is. Don't know where the iron is. If the subtitles can still figure out what you're saying, 80% of the time you are good. Yeah, they're normally pretty good. They have their moments. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The moment of the murder, you say? When was the moment of the murder, Detective Gumshoe? Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? We didn't... we're not supposed to know that she wears pink. But what? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink,
Hello
pal.
there.
Oh, she absolutely is. She's very pink. I think Tidders is going to get a kick out of her. I don't iron clothes, I just steal them. Bravo. Welcome on in, Buff. I hope you're doing well today. I am very warm. I hope you are not very warm. I hope you are a good temperature rather than being too warm or too cold.
Hello.
Or that she's a woman, in fact. I mean, I think we can be pretty sure of that in this game, because this game sadly doesn't have any trans characters. Hello, Strife. Welcome in. Thank you very much. I am really fucking warm. But I promised chat I would be dressed for court every day that we play these games. So I'm keeping my promise. Even if it is a bit toasty. Oh, I'm hot. Temperature-wise, I'm nicely toasty. Well done. Well done. Well done. I'm very careful about how I say that. Like, I try to avoid saying that I'm hot and always go with I am too warm instead. Purely to avoid the jokes. I love Gumshoe's animations. Well, I guess she is pink. I'm very warm. Yes, I am exceptionally warm. You are correct. We'll call you hot anyways. Yeah, I'm trying to dodge around it. And making Tidders angry in the process. Thank you for the compliments, everybody. I'll stop dodging them like they're landmines. You can't dodge all these bullets, Tam. Yes, I can. This is the fucking Matrix, bitch. It's really not, and this suit is way too tight for me to be doing all of that, like, bendy shit. But I am hypermobile, so if it wasn't for the suit jacket, I probably could dodge them all. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any solid proof other than her claims? It's the Matrix, bitch. Yeah, exactly. And the leather in the movie wasn't too tight? I mean, it was fitted for them, and this is very definitely not fitted for me. Though it fits much better this week than it did last week, because I'm losing weight. And I'm only a little proud of that, honest. No, I'm really proud of myself for that. I'm so proud of myself for losing a little over a stone in 9 weeks. Like that's really good progress for me, considering I'm not exercising or anything like that. I'm just eating better. I'm not going to the gym like I used to. I'm not doing anything like that. This is entirely just focused on me taking better control of my diet. Far too hot because of washing up. Oh, Tabby, I would hug you, but then you would be even warmer. Hopefully you can cool down a little bit now. She was, like, there, I suppose, Judge. Yeah, exactly. I guess pressing can have its advantages. Now to send this punk to jail. We can't send the cop to jail. I mean, we could, but it wouldn't help much. Tortellini good. I'm glad to hear it, Rocket. I'm a little jealous. I love tortellini. It's been a long time since I had any. We should. We should send Gumshoe to jail. I don't think he'd survive very long. Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honour, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honour. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. I want to replay these. I'm so hyped that I finally get to share them with the community, and I've got a really good excuse to do it because of investigations. Because I love these games. And we did play this first one on the stream for my birthday. Ooh. In 2020? I want to say. Maybe in 2021. It's a long time ago now. Ooh, Bunny, that sounds yummy.
Hello.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Ah, Paralegal Kian, we've been wondering where you are. Welcome in. Please get yourself comfortable. We're just going to listen to this idiot's testimony again. Sorry, Your Honour. Detective idiot's testimony again. There we go. Fixed it. A timely arrival. No worries at all, Strife. You have fun on date night. Take care. It was lovely to see you. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Just take in his expression for a second there, chat. Is this the expression of a man with anything behind those eyes? Gumshoe manages to out-himbo Inspector Zenigata. He absolutely does. This man doesn't have two brain cells to rub together. His head empty. His head empty. Yeah. Yes, a DreamWorks animation team. Excellent. Wager his eyes are worse than mine. Is there a brain? No, just floof. Yeah. There's some clouds in there. All that's behind those eyes is a pat roll. Yeah. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. He's just like me, for real. Genuinely, I know he's a cop, but I love Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe? I love Detective Gumshoe. Like, he's kind of an arse here, but you get to know him and you get to love him over the course of the games. And
Hello there.
he's a nice lad, and he's a bit of a puppy man. Hey, Frankenstein, welcome in, and thank you so much for being subscribed for 25 months. Holy shit. A lot of resubs tonight. I am very appreciative. And big numbers, too. Heckers. I hate how much of my type he is, honestly. Oh, it gets better, Tidders. It gets better. Like, okay, I'm gonna ramble for a second about something that is very much a me thing, but related to Ace Attorney. So when Slow and I first got together, he didn't know how much of an Ace Attorney dweeb I was, and there was an occasion when we were going through, like, I think it was a Forbidden Planet, and I saw a notable character from this series in, like, figurine form, and I had never seen this specific character. I'm trying to be very spoiler-free with what I'm saying here, because I don't want to ruin the surprise for you all. But I'd never seen this specific character in figure form before, and I freaked the fuck out because they're one of my favourites. And those that have played this before will probably be able to figure out which character that is. Those that haven't will know immediately once they see them. I promise you that. And that was the moment when Slow discovered that I'm a massive Ace Attorney nerd. But that was like probably a good 6 or 7 months into our relationship. Like, I managed to keep this under wraps quite well. Oh, I have a guess. Oh, I bet you can figure it out, Frankenstein. I bet you can figure it out. No spoilers, though. Lots of folks in chat have never played these games before. But, it's not a character that you folks have encountered yet during this playthrough. It is, however, related to the character on the stream, on the screen at the moment, which is a big hint for anybody that has played these games. Hey, Gekish, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Is it Miles's mentor? No. No, it is not. Okay. Now I'm gonna read this line, and I want you folks to behave. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Is it another cop? No. No, it's not. The guy with the visor. Well, that could be anybody. I'm not telling you. I'm not. Oh, I know who you mean. No, Cyborg. He's my mum's favourite character. My mum has cosplayed him. There are photographs of her in cosplay as him and me in cosplay as a different character. That was a really fun convention. Anyway. Did I see a pop-up from... We'll have to look through Hobby's testimony again. You will. You'll have to press more. Did I see a pop-up from Chibi saying that we're going to be taking a break soon? Or did I just, like, completely glaze over that? Okay. We are due one soon. I would say the bastard TM, but there are a dozen characters in this series that fit that description. That is very true. Thank you, Tids. Okay, cool. So we've got a few minutes yet, because I didn't manually kick off the first break, so Twitch isn't telling me when the break is due, which it normally does. So we'll see if we can get to the... Thank you, Chibi. I misbehaved. You did misbehave, Nat. Well done. Bravo. Bravo. I know exactly what that fucking clip is. Well done. We should all thank our tits. We should all thank our tits. Before we begin the cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. After this break. Okay, everybody. Now is a perfect time to grab a drink, grab a snack, have a stretch. Don't coerce the witnesses. I'll be back with you in 3 minutes after I've grabbed some fresh air and maybe, like, stood in front of my fan and let it blow air up my shirt. Christ, I'm so warm. Okay, folks, meet Mecha Maintenance. See you in 3. Yeah, I'm gonna not. I'll take it. I also really like Cowardly Pillbug, or Anxiety Pillbug, maybe? I know I'd curl up into a ball when I'm anxious too. I think we already got a nice flat version of Turnip Face. A busy bee is a happy bee. You can fuck off with that shit. I was fighting back against that capitalist oppressors and I found a secret button. This is the best day ever.
I seriously can't wait until we unlock the stalking ability.
One step away.
No.
Excuse
I'm having
me.
quite a bit
Please.
of fun, actually. Yes.
Please.
Yep.
Snipe.
Oh,
Why?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna climb back up this ladder and you are gonna let me mount you.
I'm going for a break folks watching my channel. Look, it was an accident. I don't do it on purpose. Unless I'm being paid to.
Casual genocide. I mean, you could literally stand at the basement door and wait for it to come out and just follow it. And this is the monster that I was terrified of as a child.
And now we're bullying it. Hi! How you doing? That was satisfying. Just gonna... She's watching a fucking horror movie. I love her. I love her so much. Welcome back from the break, everybody. I hope you're all feeling refreshed. I certainly am. I got my little hand fan out and I stood with my back against my tower fan doing this. So I was getting cool air on both sides of me. Very fancy. Your fans love to blow air on your shirt? The electric oscillating fan that I have in my office does. My viewers, I'd prefer it if they didn't blow air on my shirt. That would be kind of weird. Very fancy, eh? Hey, I hadn't meant to make that joke. Well done, Tabby. Woobo to you too, Tidders. Woobo to you too. Oh, no, the fan is just constantly on, Primbles. But what I can do is... I don't know if I can do it with this one, actually. I could definitely do it with my Tessin. No, doesn't work as well with this one. Yeah, no, because it bounces back too much. There's too much to it. I could go and get my Tessin, because it's in... No, fuck it. You folks want to see the Tessin, right? Hold up. Okay, this is actually a lot harder to do than I thought it would be because of the jacket. There's these tight sleeves and my far too muscular for them arms. Okay. This is a Tessin, an iron fighting fan. For those wearing headphones or sensitive to loud noises, I am going to open this. It will be loud. Pretty fucking cool, right? Oh, yes. I have two of those. I have a red one and a black one. I know, right? It's a good noise. So, I know how to use those. I am basically trained in Tessin. I can do iron fighting fan kata. It's pretty fucking cool. So it's a super stimmy noise. That's kind of why I wanted them in the first place. And when you get really good with them, because I am very much not, you can make that just like a proper little thunder crack of a noise. It's so good. Anyway, on with the trial. Stimmy noise is good. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I have a wooden one and I adore it. I had fans in general. I love the noise of opening and closing them. Yeah, same. But the Tessin are just like the metallic snap is just so good. Yeah. This is one of the many weapons I learned how to use in my martial arts days. And I kept them. I kept them and I kept my bokken. I've still got my nunchuck as well. But they were my dad's, so I refused to get rid of them. My lord, I would like to call a recess to show you this fucking cool fan. Thank you. And you know what we have to say to that? You're your own champion. I am. As I should be. We are all our own champions. Oh my god, I'm so warm. Okay, let's hear hard evidence, shall we? So, after securing the suspect, he examined the scene of the crime with his own eyes. He found the memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. I'm gonna press him on that. Ooh, what kind of ice cream? Points his fan up to Scotland. Thank you. Thank you, Titters. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. It's true. Oh-ho! Then who did write it, Smarty Pants? Who? I did! It was me! I ruined the crime scene. No, we're not gonna do that. That'll get us held in contempt. The killer. Anyone can see that. Huh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? He's got me there. I don't have any evidence. It's that smug fucking smile. That is why the fan base goes rabid over this man. Look at that. How can you not? Can you blame them? No, I can't, because I was one of them. When I was a teenager, this man was everything to me. He was maybe, like, along with Fox Mulder, he was like, in the holy trinity of, do I want to fuck them or do I want to be them? He was the non-binary disaster lawyer for me. In the nicest, kindest way, Tan, I am so unsurprised. I know, right? I have a type, what can I say? I am a type. Objection, that's not how court actually works. I know, Hans. I made a lawyer friend of mine play this when they were studying to be a lawyer and they hated me for it. I thought it was really fucking funny. This is anime court. It is. It's anime court. I'm a Snorlax. Oh, we love Snorlaxes. Personally, I want to smack him. That's fair. In Japanifornia. Yeah, in Japanifornia. So when does Phoenix get his own peanut? Phoenix gets his own peanut soon. Cyborg, don't worry. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Ugh. Well, detective, tell us what was written onto that memo you found. Oh, you're gonna be waiting a while now. You're gonna be waiting a while. I'm pretty sure this game series counts as camp. Absolutely. This game series is super fucking camp. Another reason why I love it so much, to be fair. Like, it takes itself pretty seriously, but it's also super camp with it. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Doesn't feel like we've got a lot to press here. So, lab test results, we can't really argue with them. So let's press on this one and see how we... On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha! Nice try! Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Supposition that it was the killer's name written. Yep, exactly. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure. Happens all the time in books and movies. He's looking up the legal terms. Oh, Bunny, I fucking love that. Seriously, last week everyone was really getting into this and, like, using legal terms and using the Ace Attorney sound commands on the channel and just, like, having a proper fucking ball with this silly courtroom drama game. And it made me so happy that you were all so involved and so excited to play the games with me. And knowing that you're looking up the legal terms, just, it makes my heart swim, it really does. Yeah, no, Lana's pretty. Lana's pretty. A lot of the characters in this game are very pretty. I'm looking forward to you folks meeting one of the other prosecutors, actually. This isn't a movie, detective. It is a video game, but we're not going to break the fourth wall here. Angel Star, yeah, Angel Star's a really nicely designed character. Aww, Gumshoe wishes he was in a pulp movie. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister. Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. You get your finger out of my face. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. Facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Oh yeah, that's completely fair, Nat. Cookies on dowels, indeed. It is such a shame that apparently the Harvey Birdman Ace Attorney game is utter fucking toss. At least it makes it less of a shame that I've never been able to get it working. I can think of another good character or two, but their names changed with official translations. Well, we'll get to them eventually and you can point them out. Objection? I mean, it's like very poor logic. It is, it's fucking terrible logic. This is supposed to be the best prosecutor in Japanifornia, and this is his logic. Either he doesn't respect us very much, or he's not as good as people say he is. Objection! Lawyer supposition. We have something for that. Order! Order! Does anybody want to do it before I do it? I will give chat the chance.
Order! Order!
I know, but it's fun. Yes, yes it is. Bunny's having fun with it, and I really appreciate it. If you folks want to be doing stuff like that in chat, I am all for it. Please don't feel like you shouldn't do it. Objection on the grounds of facts and logic. Oh, absolutely, Hans. It really does. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. I wish we got a Lionel Hutz Ace Attorney game, but that won't happen with Phil Hartman being dead. Oh, no, that's very true. There's kind of a flappy pause at these games. No, that's great. I love it. I love it. The objection on the grounds that this is devastating to my case. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Okay, let's press him there. The music absolutely slaps. And if you like this version, check out Turnabout Orchestra. You should be able to find it on YouTube. I'm pretty sure someone's uploaded the entire album. And if you are more of a sort of jazz saxophone kind of fan, I see Lionel Hutz has joined the chat. Indeed. If you're more of a jazz saxophone kind of fan, then check out Turnabout Jazz Soul. Turnabout Jazz Soul is my favourite of the two. My absolute favourite Ace Attorney soundtrack reimagining is called Cadenza. And it's like, it's the GBA soundtracks, but remixed. And it's just, oh, so good. So good. I love the reimaginings of the soundtracks for these games. Just really fucking solid. But the soundtrack itself is really fucking solid, so no big surprise there. I enter into evidence a drawing of the defendant as the Soy Jack and my client as the Chad. Yes, the Chad Mayafe. There's also the Ace Attorney musical. I know, I desperately wanted to see that when it was still like an active thing. You could also get Ace Attorney champagne for one of the anniversaries, and I wanted to get one because I was still at uni at the time. And I was like, I want to get the Ace Attorney champagne and then drink it to celebrate graduating, and I never did because they were really fucking expensive and had to be imported from Japan. But I should have done. I totally fucking should have done. Did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen and get into the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. Okay, so we already pressed on this one. Press on that one. I think we pressed on this one. I believe the actor who played Von Karma is a streamer. I know he's a voice actor. Oh, very cool. Champagne? Japan? What sort of evil sorcery is this? Well, not real champagne, obviously. Sham champagne? Champagne with an S. Is there any way to compare the handwriting? Not that we have with us. Sparkling objections. Excellent. Love it. Well done. Overpriced hostess club champagne, yeah, basically. Champagne, yeah. 500,000 yen per bottle, yeah, it was. Yeah, I think we pressed on this one, but I'll press on it again just in case it was a different one we pressed on. Do you have proof it was me who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. You sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Okay, we hadn't pressed on that. Okay, so we didn't press on this one. Can we have the lab results? What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well... I hear they take the little bits in the blood, the hermogoblins, the hermogoblin bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal.
Hello.
Hey, Anya, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. The Hobbitans, yeah, the hobgoblins. It me. That's it. I'm sorry, folks. You all got Hobbitans in your blood. I don't know how to break this to you. Tiny little raccoons in your blood. If he refuses to testify, then he can't prove it. This is true. So I have Hobbitans and ghosts in my blood? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the ghosts may actually be Hobbitans that just didn't make it. It happens sometimes. Hey, lawyer bro, you've got to ask a medicine bro about that. That's very true. I'm no expert on blood tests. Also, I appreciate that Gumshoe calls everybody pal. So maybe he's actually Scottish. Take opium about that, yeah. Don't take opium for the Hobbitans in your blood, though. Just give them pick and mix and they'll be fine. He's Scottish now. Yes, he is. Oh, speaking of Scottish people and calling everybody pal, I got some groceries delivered the other day and the delivery driver was like, hey, you know your pronouns on your delivery slip? And I went, oh shit. Yeah, because I forgot I'd got Mix as my title for the place I was getting my groceries from. He was like, how do you say that? Because I meant to ask you last time I delivered groceries here. I don't want to use it until I know how to say it properly because I don't want to offend you. But I've never seen anybody using it before, so I've never had the chance to learn how to say it. And I nearly died of joy on the spot. Like, I was so immensely validated by this this delivery driver checking my pronouns. Like, a pro of nothing. Just wanted to make sure he was doing a good job and being nice to his customers. And I went and told Slow about it. I was really excited. Did I do the Wallace and Gromit hands? I did when I was telling Slow about it, but not to the delivery driver. But yeah, it was just a really nice moment. I went into that exchange being like, oh shit, is he gonna be like super bigoted? Because that has been my experience in the past in these kind of situations. But no, he was fucking lovely. The Wallace and Gromit hands are these, Nat. This is Wallace and Gromit hands. And I have been known to do that. I have been known to do that sometimes. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. I love how fucking cutting the judge is without saying very much at all. Like, yes, we can see you're a fucking idiot. Probably a good idea. Not everyone will react to seeing your hands suddenly turn into clay in a calm manner. That is true. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Oh yeah, no, judges can be super fucking shady, especially in America. It's kind of delightful sometimes. Oh yeah, that makes sense, Poirot. Love that. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation. As should you. Oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I? So, in this universe, prosecutors evaluate the police on their performance. Okay, no, we pressed on this one already. The judge on the case I was in the jury for threw some serious shade on one of the barristers. She was also super lovely to us. Amazing. Okay, so we have pressed every single point. So all we can do now is check what we've got and figure out if there's anything here that could help us with the case. And there it is. Can everybody see that? Oh, cool. Poor Gumshoe, people evaluate his work. Yep. Yeah, they do. And as you may have guessed from the way I spoke to him, not particularly pleasantly either. Making sure the cops are keeping up with the conviction rate. Exactly. Exactly. So, Mia's autopsy report. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note.
Obiezione!
That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. Ah! Italian jump scare! Excellent. You got objected at. This is a report from your department, detective. Oh god, yes, Titan, you are most correct there. It's a pity we can't play that one on stream. For now. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no but in your way out of this one, detective. Oh, yes, says Titters. I don't know if that's in response to Foxy or in response to us getting Gumshoe in the corner.
Order!
Thank you, chat. To Foxy, I see. Order, order. The defense has a point. I know, it doesn't happen very often, Your Honor, but it does occasionally. And I thank you for recognizing that. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? When did I obtain that autopsy report? I forgot. I did. It was last week. But that's not an option. It's the day after the murder? I think it must have been the day after the murder. Yesterday. In game. It's the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... Here he goes again. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. That smug fucking smile. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honour, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. Ah, yes. Potentially through perfectly legitimate means, as long as it's not got DRM, Titan. Which is the problem I have with several other games I want to play for you all that are on the DS and that I do legally own, along with the Professor Layton one. Nintendo DS DRM is fucking skeezy as. Let me fucking tell you folks. We'll get into that another day for sure, but for now, we'll just carry on. That is all. Oh yeah, he bows when he feels like he's made a point that is completely undefeatable. Edgeworth! And he didn't share it with the defense? That's wrong. Yep. And that's what the prosecution do in this setting. I mean, to be fair, we do it too. But they started it. Withholding evidence is a crime, not in Japanifornia. I do love this overdramatic twink. I know, right? Because that's what he is. He is just a fucking melodramatic twink. Or an overdramatic twink. He's a drama club twink. There we go. No evidence should be shown in court if not disclosed in discovery. This is very true. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that here. This is very much like courtroom drama bullshit levels of, No, he's debate club twink. Oh my god, he is. He's the debate club twink. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Smug bastard. I love him so. No worries, Kian. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. If I recall correctly, this kind of evidence shenanigans is actually legal in Japan. It absolutely fucking is. It absolutely fucking is. Again, these games are a critique of the Japanese legal system. He's also in the theatre club. He's absolutely in the fucking theatre club. You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. Do we have something we want to say? I kind of want to launch myself at him and punch him. These games are very close to how Japanese courts work, just made anime, absolutely. Option D, all of the above, yep. I do love that Twitch changed that into a shocked face for me. No, they did not. We're gonna sass him. You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. I propose an all-out topless fistfight that devolves into lust-fueled makeouts. Wow, it's like you've been a part of the Ace Attorney fan base for over a decade, Tidders. You fit right in. It's beautiful. It's genuinely beautiful to behold. It's like you've always been here. I mean, they are an amalgamation of legal media, but they are also supposed to be a satire of the Japanese justice system. The creator is kind of well known for doing veiled political messaging in his video games, because he did the same thing with Ghost Trick. Well, I'm not going to be here because I need to BRB. I see what you did there, well done. That's not a personal attack. This is body slam from the stand. By God, he tore him in half. Your Honour, I submit this report to the court. Yeah, no worries, Nat. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Well, Your Honour, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. I feel like this could actually happen in one of these cases. Oh yeah, it totally could. Totally could. Your Honour, for the record, I would like to let Mr. Edgeworth know that he is no longer invited to my birthday party at McDonald's. The truest blow any attorney can send in the direction of a prosecutor. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Oh, Tidders, I hope you're back. 'Cause she's here. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Yeah, there's no innocence in this woman. She wouldn't know innocence if it bit her. Not that it would, because it's innocence, you know? And I would like to inform the prosecution that the McDonald's is the one that still has its play place. Fuck yeah. The Mamalicious Cat Girl. It is the Mamalicious Cat Girl. There she is, everybody. Witness, your name, please. Poopy. Yes, that is a reasonable reaction to her existence. She's all the me I could be. I'd hope not. The witness's testimony clearly states that the defendant's vibes were off at Applebee's. They absolutely were. I love how just like completely blinkered to her Edgeworth is. Like, there is a contingent of the community that sees Edgeworth as kind of an ace icon, and I'm okay with that as an assessment. She comes with airbags pre-installed.
Phrasing.
Excellent. You get both for that one, Hans. Well done. Your Honour, it was kayfabe. I mean, it is ace attorney. Yeah, but he's a prosecutor. He's an ace prosecutor. April May, at your service. Oh yeah, her boobs bounce. She has boob physics, everybody. I hope you're ready for this. Because Phoenix sure as fuck isn't. I see him as Ace, but with feelings about Phoenix. Yeah, I'm down for him to be the demi-prosecutor. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Booba bounce. Innocent. Gavel. Yeah. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Like, she's even got the judge. But Edgeworth's just like, nah, mate. I don't see it. Ah, you're back. Perfect timing, Tidders. You missed the booba bounce. But it's okay, there'll be more. Aww. Yes, Your Honour. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom, except for Edgeworth. Edgeworth gives no fucks. Your Honour, if guilty, then why hot? Exactly. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Faye & Co. law offices? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Your Honor, I'm just a girl. She has a Tumblr girl blog. She absolutely does. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up on her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink. Oh no, Tidders has also been captured by the booby lady. Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. Jiggle. Hold it. If that's the case, how could she write her name in her own blood? Well, quite. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. A cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm fucking doing it. Firm and supple. I mean, not that solid, jiggle jiggle. Oh my goodness, chat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a courtroom. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, so we know time of death was about 9 o'clock at night. We know that already. Damn it, Jim, this is a courtroom, not a bordello. Exactly. Saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Dodged to one side and ran away. So let's press. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. She caught up to her and hit her. Let's press. How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. Does she though? Is Maya the only small woman in the entirety of Japanifornia? Is only one born at a time?
Subscribed for 53 months. Hello.
Hi, Mom. Welcome in. 53 months. Thank you very, very much for the resub. And drive safe. I appreciate you having me on the car radio, but please do make sure you are driving safely. It's well known that there is exactly one small woman-shaped person in the world. Ah, yes, of course. The tiny Japanese girl from the song by Savlonic, of course. So that's actually about Maya Fey. I'm glad we got that cleared up. Only 4 women exist in all of Japanifornia because we haven't been introduced to any more. Yeah. There's a flashback and a half. I've been listening to Savlonic recently. I fancied listening to them for a bit. Music is kind of tubular bellsy here, isn't it? This is the general sort of cross-examination courtroom music. I'm gonna just turn the light up on my camera because it's getting really dark. At least it's cooled down a bit now. Okay, where were we? I don't think she does have a point. I question your testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. And everything else. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. God mood though, I know, right? I'm just gonna leave this here because we only got a glimpse of this face last week, and I want you all to take that in. Tidders is more interested now, as is Tabby. Uh-oh. Love that eye twitch. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis. Except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Your Honour, my client is flat as a pancake. Indeed. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. Oh, we absolutely do, Your Honour. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honour. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink. She's iconic. I love her. I knew you fuckers would love April May. Oh, she's a switch. See? I knew you'd love her. I knew it. I could feel it in me bones. I love her more. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Keep me out of this hobby. I am doing, don't worry, Rocket. You are the exception to the rule, as is often the case here when things get a little bit rowdy. And you are an important part of the Retro Raccoon ecosystem. For every force, an equal and opposite force. Though in this case, I'm not sure it's particularly equal considering how thirsty chat is for this woman. Give me the malevolent bimbo. I'm only interested in her when she has her evil face and eye twitching, not the innocent bimbo act. What does that say about me? Oh no, you're fine. You're totally fine. You haven't met the version of her that I think you'll like the most yet. That's all I'm saying on the matter. I did see everything. I did. The victim thought the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? It does startle us. Because what do we know about the thinker that nobody else in court seems to? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. It does, Cyborg, you're correct. What is clocks? Hashtag female manipulator. Please begin the cross-examination. So we know where we're pressing here. So we're going to press first.
Marta!
A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. So, we can't actually press her for information there. But what we can do... Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. A clockspiracy indeed. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. It's the Butts Thinker! It is! It's the Butts Thinker! Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Larry coming through. Yeah, Larry's not even here for this case and he's coming in clutch. Order. Order. Go on, chat. I'll let you have this one as well if you're fast enough. Too slow.
Order! Order!
Discorder. Way, I see what you did there. Chaos! Bravo, everybody. No worries, Anya. You take care. Been lovely to see you today. Anarchy! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No, I fucking won't. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Fuck yeah. Whew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yeah, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Did she though? Did she though? Can chat remember anything from last week that might counter that particular statement? The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. The clock is broken. Clock broke. It not work. The batteries were taken out, they were, along with all of the mechanisms to make it do its clock thing. She's a liar. Oh, excellent, Primbles. Love to hear it. What kind of takeaway are you having? She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? I am not, Your Honor. Never. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, ladles and jelly spoons of chat. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. Because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. Joke's on you, dickhead. Shit's fucked. Yep. How could you possibly? Just take a look. Right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It says the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Got you now, April May. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? Ah, no, we have something for this, don't we, chat? We have something for this. We have something that the prosecution fucking doesn't. And couldn't have. Because their police are undersupported and understaffed. We also have logic. Yes. A gun! No, we do not have a gun. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. No, it's not, Your Honor. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Smug, smug, smug. Ho-ho, impossible, of course. Oh, really? We have Batgirl. We do. I have proof. What? Suck it, Edgy. Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now, I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed. Here it goes. Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. Oh my god, just make out already, you two. Yep. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order. Okay, I'm a little disappointed.
Order!
In the pixel art, the darkness around his eyes is much more pronounced in like the original pixel art than it is here. And it's so fucking haunting the way his eyes sink into his face in that. But this is the face I live for. His suffering is so good. It's so sweet. Suck it, Edgeworth. We've got you in a corner. Oh, that's very exciting, Primbles. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Of course it wasn't. Because Gumshoe gave it to me without thinking twice about it. Fucking idiot. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Gotta say, starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 AM. Your Honour, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time it was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. No, Chibi, we're not having a break yet. Important testimony time right now. Oops, I forgot. Wink. She saw it at a store, did she? She saw it at a store, did she? So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Larry, you madman! I know, right? Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Oh, you bet your stately arse I do, Your Honor. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. It was in Paris last month. No, that one's in police custody. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh. Here we go, chat. Here she comes. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? Would. For fuck's sake.
Phrasing?
Evil jiggles. She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Look. I'm not saying I fucking called it, but I fucking called it. I knew the folks that were thirsting after her would love her even more the second she did her heel turn. They did make her face less demonic than the pixel art, which is a real shame. Like, genuinely, chat, if you like the way she's designed, go and look at her pixel art. It's so fucking good. More heel jiggle, yep. Accurate. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Okay, this is better, I think, than the pixel art, genuinely, because it's, the expression is much more pronounced, it's much clearer in this version, but overall, I think the pixel art is better. Spinning heart thing is a power containment gem or something. I know, right? I don't want to fix it. I want her to break me. Yeah, that's fair. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Have a look at this. Oh, that. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Yeah. Can you prove that? I think not. Dude, your memory's worse than mine. We literally just listened to a recording of a conversation where she calls it a clock. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? We're going full anime now. Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. So we've already been through all this. It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue. The thinker. There we go. Your Honor, I submit into evidence the witness's bathwater. Oh no. Edgeworth has a humiliation kink while being a brat, and we are not here to kink shame him. We are, however, here to completely destroy his case. And maybe his ass. If he consents. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. La la la. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, she's turned on the waterworks. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Oh my god, why haven't I done that? You're right, Tidders. I need to fix that. And yes, it was the road to El Dorado. I will fix that. I will fix that for the next stream. I promise you. It won't take me long to do. Because you're right, we absolutely need a both command. Okay, yeah, we've got time to do a little bit more. Welcome back, Ian. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy tapping, irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defence's tone of voice, he has a point. I may have just accidentally opened Silent Hill 3. We'll see if Windows actually registered that. I wasn't actually in the game window when... Order! Okay, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. Doesn't look like it's opened itself. We're safe. Why'd you do it, Sugar Tits? Do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I just want a Silent Hill Ace Attorney crossover. I would play the shit out of that. Capcom and Konami have worked together before, right? We could totally get them to do it again. Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. How does she do that? Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can. And will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so, the killing happened around 9 at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene of the crime of the on the scene at the time of the murder. She did read your mind. 'Twas the bellboy! So where does that leave us? It leaves us about to go into a break, Your Honour. So, everybody, we're having a brief recess to do some meat mecha maintenance, stretches, snacks, drinks, all that good stuff. I will see you in 3 minutes once the recess concludes. BRB. Basically, you put your thumbs in the indents in the back of your head. You knot your fingers together on the back of your head like that, and you sort of push your arms out, and then you push up with your thumbs and tilt your head forward, and you should be able to feel it in your neck. And it apparently we can play Nemo's organ. And fairly well.
We can get some water. Fuck. I put the bear trap down and then stepped in it. I am a failure. Oh, that was embarrassing.
Rude. What the? So, why? No! No! Oh my god, this is weird! All my timings are off! You fiend! You scoundrel! Oh, I think it's going back to normal. Is it? No. No, it's not. I look forward to all of your anagrams, Brother Adark. Literal nut. Well, I wasn't gonna call you that. Just gonna... She's watching a fucking horror movie. I love her. I love her so much. It's like, oh no, my friend, I must save you. Oh, that was fucking great. Oh, you came back. I thought you were being fucking murdered. Oh. Welcome back from the break, everybody. I hope you're all feeling refreshed, as you can probably tell. I'm not. Thank you, Rocket. I have had to unbutton my jacket because, oh, good God. Need a little bit of extra air going around there. If it pleases the court, we can have some more stim fan sounds for a minute. Because that does a much better job of airflow than the other one. Oh, that's good. Right. It's my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. This pleases the me. Good, I'm glad.
You are accused of heresy on 3 counts.
Welcome in, Grox. I hope you're doing well today. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Spoken like a true prosecutor that wants to get his conviction. Oh no! All of the pictures on the Grox Inc. shout out. Oh, there's one. Where's the other one gone? Come on, Chibi, you can do it. I believe in you. No, Chibi couldn't do the other picture. At least it was the right profile picture. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? It's fine, Chibi does a lot of things, this is true. Chibi has been struggling with the shout-outs today. I think they're a little sleepy. I have had them open for a lot longer than usual because I've been working on the code for the new giveaway. It's taking a little while to build, so I'm sort of building it in my lunch breaks and stuff like that. Well, come on, think of something. defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness.
Does it have to be mine?
Grox, thank you very much for the treat for the bar staff. Very kind of you. I got... Ooh! Very lucky I got some cherries! Hooray! Thank you. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. It's not the cherries. I think you've shrunken quite low enough already.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition: if Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognise that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. I don't accept that second term there. That's bullshit. Just because one of those things isn't true doesn't mean the other one isn't true, if you know what I mean. But both can be correct, is what I'm trying to say. It's not how causation works. Yeah, exactly. That is my condition. What? Better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. It makes sense if you have lead poisoning. How does that logic? See what I'm talking about? He's either not as good of a prosecutor as everyone thinks he is, or he's not doing as good of a job as he would normally do. Hidden option C. He's doing an exceptional job of fabricating evidence, and we're just really good at picking holes in it, unlike any other attorney. I'll leave that one with you. You can have a think about which one you think is most likely the accurate one. What should I do? Hidden option: steel chair to the face. Let's accept the condition because we cannot give up. Never give up. Never surrender. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. Fell right into my trap. You've activated my trap card. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Can I have one of those cookies, seeing as you brought them all the way over here? Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. He looks like a pervert. Harsh. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. In business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She has asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Okay, so that checks with what she said. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Would you be, Cyborg? I'm pretty sure a large portion of chat have not been looking her in the eye this entire time. Oh, excellent, Titan. She has... Oh, wow, same brain cell, chat. Well done. Proud of you, you filthy buggers.
Order!
Thank you, kid. Okay, so good for him. Okay, we'll press on that one. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. An extremely accurate and devastating call-out from Hobbitan. Chat, however, is unfazed as they admit defeat. Even as they admit defeat. Yep, accurate. But I'm not calling you out. It's done with love, you know? He's simping. Everybody in this fucking courtroom except for Edgeworth and us when we try really hard is simping. This woman has everybody wrapped around her little finger. She could make friendship bracelets out of us at this point, I think. She doesn't strike me as the friendship bracelets type. Probably the latter, Nat. Along with everybody else in this fucking courtroom, with a couple of exceptions, as previously stated. My conclusion is that she is a vampire and is using the presence discipline she might be. Where did the milk come from? Ew! Ew! And then I saw them and I... The point being...
Order!
I remembered her quite well, sir. Does that answer your question, Nat? He saw them. I mean, to be fair, that animation... I feel like if we could have animated stickers on Discord, I'd need that for the Meat Mech Workshop channel. Because I feel like it would get used quite a lot. Is them. It is them, yes. Definitely. Absolutely them. Yes, what then? Okay. I was too distracted by the blood vessels in his face exploding, I know, right? 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9? Then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee. I like iced coffee at I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Why do you think she'd be so particular about the time? What do you think, chat? Butt plug vibrates on the hour every hour. Nothing wrong with that. Setting up an alibi, absolutely. She did make a little mistake, though. Because... I think presenting here is the right thing to do. No, it's not. Shit. Okay. So this is our first example of the health bar depleting. You can only fuck up so many times before the game ends. So I know what I need to do. I just need to figure out the correct place to present the evidence. It might be this one. We've not pressed on this one, so we'll press on this one first. Because if she was getting coffee, she wouldn't be looking at the murder exactly. And you are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favoured me with a, embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanour, sir. It's a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Was looking at her tits, yep. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Okay, we actually have to press everything before we start presenting shit. That was the problem I caused there, I think. It's no good. There's nothing there. There absolutely is Phoenix. We can all see it. Is that it? She assaulted the poor man. She did assault the poor man, but he seems okay with it. It looks like he wants to go for round 2, actually. Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? No. Back off my witness! Wait, please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honour, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. He'd give her the okayest wienering of her life. Yeah. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? What do we ask him about? Bed making. I think we ask him about room service. Did we ask him about check-in? I don't remember this bit. So if we ask him about check-in, we can find out whether she wanted a specific room. We already know about the room service. So I think it is the check-in that we want. But we're gonna do a cheeky backup save, just in case I've got the wrong thing. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable. This is one of the most popular quoted lines of the entire series. She's just my type of girl, psychotic and with melons like hot air balloons. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. A redundant comment of commenting, exactly. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're not normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Somebody's been coached. He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Got him. You fool. Isn't it? I've won. That's something for the disciplinary board. Yeah, it fucking is. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. Mr. Edgeworth is not very nice. He is not. He is not. An attorney can actually tell a witness not to mention something, but they must not lie to hide it. Yeah. He was in the cupboard! ACAB includes prosecutors, it absolutely fucking does. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's possible to judge the defendant. It's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honour, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. Aye, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. It weren't me that said it, it was the witness. I am just a humble fighter for truth and justice. Not my fault you're a prick. He should lose his license for that. He absolutely should. Enough. The court acknowledges the defence's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honour. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. That rhymed. And yet Edgeworth is the prosecutor with the most integrity. Yep. Court is adjourned. Now, chat, we can adjourn court for the day, or we can carry on. Because obviously we've got another day of investigation and then another day of trial before this case is over. Now, if anyone needs me, I'll be down the pub. Adjourned till when, Judge? Next week? Wednesday? Oh, no, because I've got a family coming next week. Slow's parents are coming for a visit. So Monday through Wednesday. I don't really know what my days are going to look like. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream on Wednesday. I'm hoping I can. But I don't know. What do you think, chat? Do you want to go for a little bit longer? I don't mind going for a little bit longer. What I've got set up for my dinner tonight takes like 5 minutes to cook, so I can basically bang straight out a stream when we're done for the day and make myself something to eat before bed. Ooh, what's it called, Titan? Of the Devil. Is that the one you're talking about? I haven't got my... Ah, there's my notebook. I'll write that down. Take a look. Because I've got the Cyberpunk Disco Elysium demo. That seems kind of fun. I might stream that for you all, but it's a lot of reading because, like this, it has no voice acting. So, of the Devil. Yes, yes. Oh, we have a Skaven in chat. Yes, yes. More. Something I feel okay, cool. You can carry on, but I think I need to go to bed. No worries, Nat. I know it's much later in the day for you than it is for us, isn't it? Being on the other side of the world. Ace Attorney game, but it's people arguing in a pub. Oh, God. Main character is called Chatbait. Excellent. September 7th, 2:24 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Ah, I see, Nat. Yeah, fair enough. Well, if you need to rest, you need to rest. It's been lovely to have you here and to chat with you during the stream. And if you want to catch up on everything, then there's always the VOD. Oh, sorry, is also not also called. My mistake, I misread. Doing a lot of that tonight. It's been a weird day. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. Maya is basically just the Ace Attorney fan base distilled into a character and given psychic powers. You're most welcome, Nat. Thank you for being here. Sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention centre now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention centre, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. So we're obviously going to continue for a little bit. We don't need our safety save because I remembered what the correct option was. Huzzah! It's always nice when that happens. September 7th, 3:11 PM, detention centre, visitor's room. Well, hello. Didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, You went for the low-tier god phrase immediately, I know, right? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Are they real? You can't ask somebody that. Oh my god. So, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? Can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Her breasts stole her sanity. Yeah, that's how it works. The bigger they are, the crazier you get. Or the more empty-headed you get. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. So that's what happened to me. Oh dear. Wait, you became angry or you became empty-headed? Or both? Because you didn't strike me as the angry type. Ah, okay, yeah. Less angry, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. I don't think we have anything right now. So we'll move for now. Go to the hotel room. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? I'm not down with the kids. Speak to me like a proper person. Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used the wiretap. Show the badge! magic's never gone wrong for us before. I know, right? Yep, exactly, Tabby. I don't know what it was before they translated it, but they did a lot of work with the localization to make things fit in a similar manner. Like, the reason Edgeworth is called Edgeworth is because it was the closest pun they could come up with to fit with the pun that his Japanese name had. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? Because he likes to be edged? No, because his mind is as sharp as the edge of a blade. So his name in Japanese is Mitsurugi Reiji. Hey, Sarah, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. I love you reading to me. Aw, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. So, you are our honoured guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I call him Pizza Cutter, all edge, no point. Indeed. He does have a point, though. He's very, very important, in fact. But we'll get into that later. Much later. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Uh-huh. Sure. Sure. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. About Miss May. Oh, her. Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Could you tell me a bit about the hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Okay. This whack job has nothing more for us. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer? Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. Set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Nice weather again today. You can see the Fay and Color offices, of course. Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. Ho 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 ho. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. We have nothing else of interest in here. Back we go. Go talk to Grossberg. Something looks different here. I love how the tea set is surgically attached with fingertips. I know, right? Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. We've got exactly what we need in here. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... I think it was supposed to be Grossberg, but it looked nothing like him. Was it Fisherman? There was only one person in the picture. Wasn't it? Wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. Hey, Waddle-Dee, welcome in.
Hello
Hope you're doing well today.
there.
DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. We want the other photo. We want this photo. Hey, Turbo, how you doing, mate? Have you made it home yet? Folks, if you are not already following 16-Bit Hyper Turbo, you absolutely should be. They have been unicycling the Great Glen Way for charity, for a Scottish LGBTQ mental health charity at that, and it has been a delight. I bet your arse is so fucking sore. How many kilometers, how many miles was that? Friggin' done. I don't blame you, mate. Good on you, though. What a fucking legend. It's the 5th female human in the country. I know, right? We found another one. I mean, it's only a photograph of them, so... Got a picture. 79 miles. Excellent. Yeah, good on you, man. Good on you. I tuned in when I could. Seriously. So fucking exceptional. Very proud of you, mate. And for such a fantastic cause as well. I'm only a little biased, you know, being a queer person in Scotland. But yeah, seriously, good on you. Oh, no worries at all, Turbo. Happy to put in where I can. I noticed a couple of folks in my various social media circles had reshared my posts as well, so hopefully that helped you get some more donations. I love laying down. I bet you fucking do, mate. Hello, Zero. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Mega winner. Absolutely. Okay. So we have a photograph of a man. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. Yeah. I'll just keep coming back until you talk to me, lady. You just don't have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Oh, don't shave your head, Phoenix. We love your hair. a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you... Where did you... Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. So close. We need to leave and go talk to the bellboy. Because he said if we showed him a picture of the man, he'd be able to confirm if it was the right person. Take a look at this photo. Take a look at this graph. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Yes, please, write the thing down. Well, sure, why not? Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. A little bit, yeah. You can correct the way I pronounce it all you like, Cyborg. I'm going to say it the way I say it. Because the English language is bullshit and it's made up, so it doesn't matter. They're all made up words. Exactly, Turbo. I did not. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Have a look at this. Okay, so we've done this bit already. You want proof? This one? Nope, that's her testimony. Her bullshit testimony. There we go. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. Tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. This series is pretty funny. I love these games so much. They are, as I have said repeatedly, some of my favourite games of all time. And I'm loving getting to share them with everybody. Chat has been, not all of chat before Rocket says something again, chat has been quite fond of Miss April May. I appreciate watching Phoenix, yeah. He's a good lad. This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to a murder, your little friend was missing. She boobs breastly back into the courtroom. She absolutely does. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Cup. Red White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. Red, white, and blue. Indeed, Poirot. Well spotted. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White. At last. Finally a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. We no longer need that. This is done with now. It is useless to us. And now we got Blue Corp. First... Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well, well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial, the trial. He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe? Brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologise. It was all a bit much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Quite tired of the thing, really. I sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. Oh, thank you, Turbo. I'm trying to go easy on it this time because there's so many characters and so much talking, and the last time I did something like this on my own, it nearly fucking killed me. But I want to inject a little bit of character into people, you know? If I summarise, the girl is in prison on the grounds that they have no one else to put in her place. Yeah, basically, which is how it works in Japan. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defence? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just... I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. So, you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks. Truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? The picture's gone. The picture It's gone. Can't, Oh, 5 minutes until our next union-mandated break. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? Give it back at once. I'm sorry to have taken it without your knowledge, but I have to know. Who is this man? He was most likely in April May's room the night of the murder. What's that you say? Are you quite sure, my boy? What has him so flustered, I wonder? I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. I need to be alone. Huh? He's fallen silent as a stone. A rather large stone. Guess I should return that photo. Okay. I don't think we have anything else to present to him. So, let us move on. Let's go to Blue Corp. Before we do, though, I'm going to kick the break off now so that we can enjoy this scene. And then we'll go for maybe another half hour before we finish up. Well spotted, Torpor. But we are going to have a brief recess for the court. So, drinks, snacks, stretches, get some fresh air if you can. I know it's not particularly fresh right now, is it? It's just fucking nasty. But yes, do your meat mecha maintenance, and I'll be back with you in 3 minutes. See you in 3. Court. Fool in the sense of uses entertainment to make important points and remind rulers of their humanity? Sure. We'll go with that one. Definitely not the other kind.
I seriously can't wait until we unlock the stalking ability.
And for everybody that's met him before, look! A bigger view of Porthos. This is an awkward song to be listening to when I'm introducing the dog. It's Unchained.
I mean, you could literally stand at the basement door and wait for it to come out and just follow it. And this is the monster I was terrified of as a child.
And now we're bullying it. Hi! How you doing? That was satisfying.
This run, I don't want to jinx it, but it's going pretty good. Oh no, 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 oh no! I went the wrong way!
Fool in the sense of uses entertainment to make important points and remind rulers of their humanity? Sure. We'll go with that one. Definitely not the other kind. You are. And now nobody can see anything but your butt. Nobody wants to see your butt. They want to see your beautiful little face. Which they still can't see because you're too short. Oh, baby. No, no kisses. Ah, he licked my nose. The tail wags. Yeah, he is very much my dog. Like, he likes Slow, my partner, but fucking loves me.
Oh! Doesn't even give a shit. Did somebody do that then? Yes, nice one, Tidders. That was perfectly off of it, and the holes are getting bigger. Let's see if. Beware of the two large.
Welcome back from the break, everybody. I hope you're all feeling refreshed. I took a quick goosey at who was live. I know who we're going to be raiding. But before that, we are going to investigate Blue Corp a little bit first. September 7th, Blue Corp Incorporated, CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name! What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? It's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. God, I want to cave his dentures in so badly. I know, right, Rocket? Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she's done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. Hello, Destroyer. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. It is ineffable that she would do this. Thank you very much, Destroyer. We are, of course, dressed for court today. Despite the warm weather. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Checking into hotels with her boss is part of her job? Apparently. Sell information? In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the colour blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. Look, some jobs you just do that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true, Bunny. That is very true. He's a tech bro. He's a tech bro. Is that suit jacket reflective? This one? Mine? No. Not exactly. It just looks a little bit reflective because of the lights. And why, you ask? Because I like the colour blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Sure. Alright, mate. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. Wright. Oh, no, that's me. Still, Mr. White, not Mr. Wright. The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. I got a bit too into the Red White voice for a second there. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Huh. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He's certainly something, Topper. He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, and what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. So when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again. Who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Oof. Oh, he punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. And no, that wasn't me misreading that time. That was him. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is that painting of his hanging here? I'm just going to adjust myself there. Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Gonna need some compensation after this weirdness. I know, right? Okay, so that is actually where we're gonna finish up for tonight. We've got a little bit of our investigation left to do, but we're in a pretty good place for starting next week or the week after. I will try and stream next Wednesday, but please do bear with me if that's not doable. Right. Just gonna check that my plan is still doable. It should be. Nothing should have changed in the last few minutes. No, we're all good. Right, everybody. I don't normally do this, but we are actually going to do a raid message today. Because I'm really into the Ace Attorney spirit right now, and I think it'll be fun. Okay. You're most welcome, Titan. Thank you for making it lovely by being here, along with everybody else. This has been so much fun. I really am enjoying sharing these with you. You're most welcome, Rocket. You're most welcome, Poirot, as well. Thank you, everybody who's been here today. This has been so much fun. I hope you've had as much fun as I have. I am genuinely really enjoying sharing these games with you. It has been such a laugh these last two streams. I cannot wait for the next one. Special thank yous today we have quite a few of. I want to say a special thank you to Maldicta Goth Bunny, Bearded Cyborg, Frankenstein, and my mother for the resubs, and to Serena Althora for the follow. But whether you are following, subscribed, none of the above, whether it's your first time here, whether it's your 1000th time here, whether you have been lurking, or whether you have been actively chatting as a member of the court, I really do appreciate each and every one of you making this community and making these streams what they are, which is a fucking blast. You folks are legends. I'm so glad you've had fun, Tabby. Thank you for being here. It's been lovely to see you. You too, Torpor. Thank you very much for being here. Okay, we are actually... I don't get to do this very often. I'm kind of excited. We're going to raid DMAC because he's doing his Wheel of Struggle entry today instead of when he normally does it on a Monday. But because we've been playing Ace Attorney and he's doing Wheel of Struggle, I think we should go in with a raid message. And I think our raid message should be... Objection! This gamer is too elite for the competition. Please feel free to pair that with your favourite emote. Good night, Sinister. It's been lovely to see you. Gonna give Dee a little shout out, and then we will go over to the where is it? Okay. Please do pile into the raid, even if you can't stick around. It will cheer him up to no end, I'm sure, to have the entirety of the court just turn up on his doorstep. Also, he's a fucking fantastic streamer, an amazing gamer, and his Wheel of Struggle streams have been so much fun to watch. I am on my edge of the seat watching them every week. If you're not already following him, please do give him a follow as well. He is my best friend, so I am biased, but he is fucking awesome. He's my best friend, so you know he's a good person, right? You trust me, don't you? I'm a lawyer, you've got to trust me, right? Anyway, I will be back on Friday. No, I will be back tomorrow on Dee's channel because we're going to play some Wasteland. I will be back on Friday here for some Battleline Wonderworld as well. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow on Dee's channel. If not, hopefully I'll see you on Friday on my channel. But until I do see you next, I want you lovely folks to take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your fucking gavels. And objection. Take that. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Bye-bye, everybody. Say hi to Dee for me.